Match reaction, Manchester United 4, Aston Villa 2. Tony, can we just skip that first half completely and go straight to the second half?
We'll skip it for now. But
Okay.
Scott McTominay, 5 minutes before the end, I said, he's my man of the match for the effort he's put in, right? And he got the great goal. I thought it was fantastic, the way Garnacho crossed it. Absolutely. I wasn't going to start on a miserable first half. My man of the match, Scott McTominay. I don't know what you think out there, but to me, he was everywhere throughout the game. Very, very, very poor first half from both sides. There was nothing to talk about. The only thing I liked about it was when Scott McTominay took one of them out and he got a booking. He took him out and that was it. That first half was garbage by both sides, as poor as you'll see. But the second half was exactly what I thought it'd be. Attack, they attack, we attack, they attack. And the crowd loved it. They've all gone home tonight absolutely made up. But at half-time, right, I tell you what, most of them probably wanted to walk home.
Well, at half-time, it was 0-0 after a drab first half. We didn't want to start on a sour note for the first half. Went straight to the second, but we are going to go back on the first half in a sec. I said to you, your score prediction, what you said in the live, it's going nowhere. If you get that score prediction up as 3-2, you could throw a bucket of water over me on the video, which, as my dad, I think he's going to take a little bit of kind-heartedness to me and not going to do that. But just watch out in later on the video, you never know. But first half, what did you think?
As poor as you'll ever see. Two sides there, absolutely clueless, not into the game, couldn't pass a ball, giving it away. Both teams giving it the other team all the time. It was just absolutely, and the word I'm going to use here was atrocious. And it was atrocious football. Two Premier League sides. They played on Sunday. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Villa thought they were the bee's knees, you know what I mean, by beating us. But United there, I don't know what happened. Players, individuals just weren't in the game. They didn't know what to do. There was no leadership. There was no nothing. There was no composure by both sides. But as we know, the second half changed with them scoring a goal. And to be honest with you, the goals, all of them, they weren't great goals. Defensively, both sides were poor, but it made an enjoyable game. This is the Carabao Cup, not the European Cup. This is the Carabao Cup. It's
Champions League.
Yeah, it's not it's the Champions League. But the thing is, that's the Carabao Cup. You just don't know what you're going to get. And what we got was two halves, completely different. Very enjoyable second half, and it sent everyone home laughing and just cannot believe that second half, because it was just an unbelievable second half the way it turned out.
Martin Dubravka touched the ball 8 times in the first half. Donny van der Beek touched it 7 times. We said in the preview, Donny van der Beek, last chance saloon for him. Is that the last of it we're going to see a Donny van der Beek in United shirt?
Yeah, and I think that's the last competitive game I think you'll see him start a game. He just weren't in it at all. I'm not really... I don't want to go in on him because at the end of the day, I've said my piece on him time and time again. He's just not capable of playing in the Premier League. All right, it was the Carabao Cup, but it was a Premier League side. He just did not put in the effort. It didn't look as though he wanted it. He's on his way out. He knows where he's going.
He's had his chances as well, hasn't he, Tony?
Yeah, he's had his chances. Look, the kid knows he's on his way out. He'll never make it at Manchester United, right? So I'm going to let it go. That's the end of him. He'll never take United forward. That's the end of him. But there's a few other poor performances out there tonight, and there's players what have to look at themselves. You know, if you look at Bruno, you look at Maguire, supposed to be captains, leaders. To be honest with you, all over the place. Bruno.
What did you think of their organisation tonight?
Garbage. It was all garbage. Aston Villa's was garbage. That cup, the Carabao Cup, brings out the garbage in players because none of them can get up for it. They all get up for the Premier League and European football in that Champions League. That's what these players do. These players will earn big money, come to Manchester United and other clubs like us, right? That's what they do. The Carabao Cup is nothing. And I said it, I'm not sure if I said it in my preview or in the locker video we did, right? This Carabao Cup for the top 6 teams going forward won't be in it. It means nothing to the clubs. And means
but Eric Ten Hag says different, no, Tony. I know you might think that, but Eric Ten Hag says different.
Eric Ten Hag's just come from Holland. He ain't got a clue what we think yet. He's not spoke to us, right? But when he does, he'll understand what's going on. The Carabao Cup, right, is a cup for a run around. You just seen it there tonight. Whatever Ten Hag gave instructions tonight, nobody listened. you've seen the first half. Nobody listened.
Yeah.
The second half, he can't be proud of the players. I'm not proud of him. It was two teams on a school football field running at each other back and forth.
He must have put a rocket up the backside, though, Tony, for them to come out the way they did. Obviously, I know they scored as well, Villa, but he must have said something at half-time to G the players up, because first half, there was more life in a tramp's vest.
Well, there probably was more life in a tramp's vest. And you're right, he did put a rocket up their arse. Both teams got a rocket up their arse, and they both went on the attack and went for it. It was more inventive. Garnacho, to me, livened it up a lot.
Let us know what you think of Garnacho in the comments as well.
The kid's got to play on Sunday. That game's out of the way.
But Tony, with Garnacho, we've said it before many times on videos, one of the best partnerships in that team is down the left with Luke Shaw and Rashford, and how they have got a partnership together, and how they combine together. Arguably, it could be Casemiro and Eriksen, but for us, it's Shaw and Rashford. So how do you move Rashford over to that right-hand side, Tony, and then put Garnacho on the left? Because Rashford's, to me, he's a waste of space out on the right-hand side. I know I'm probably saying a bit harsh there, but he's non-existent on the right. His best position is the left-hand side.
Ten Hag, I'll have to deal with that problem. It's simple as that. Garnacho livens the place up. He might bring him on as sub. He might start him, but he has to play at Fulham without a shadow of a doubt.
Would you put Rashford up front, up top as a centre-forward to accommodate Garnacho out on the left?
I'd put Rashford on the bench and start Garnacho.
After tonight, the determination for that goal.
So what?
Come on.
So what? That's one piece of football. One piece of football, right? They all had to up the game. They were garbage in the first half. Let's not take it away, right? That's the fact. They were garbage, right?
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
You could have got 11 people out the crowd to go on there and play a lot better than them in that first half. Yeah. And that's not me like going at them, right? That's the way it was for both sides, right? Yes, he done a little bit of work. Then you can say he did a little bit of work. And I'm not going in on the players, right? Mm-hmm. They were poor. Garnacho has to start. He brought life onto the team. He pushed them back. You did not see that from United players consistently throughout the 90 minutes, except Garnacho. And once he started doing that, then the other players joined in.
No, some great comments. I know. I totally agree with what you say on Garnacho. Let us know what you think about him, like I said before. But Martial, he returned tonight to get a start. He grabbed a goal as well, Tony. So he's going to be in contention for Fulham on the weekend.
Yeah, listen, it's as simple as this, right? Centre forward, it's Martial or the man himself, the GOAT.
Yeah.
That's it. It's simple. It's not what we want. They're both not fit. They're not good enough, the pair of them.
Yeah.
Martial might improve, but his injuries. But that's the way it is. That's what we've got. It's between them two, right? But the winger has to be there. He pushes them back, Garnacho. We've not seen that for a while.
Coming in on Sunday against Fulham. I'm not too keen on Bruno playing out on the right-hand side, though, Tony. So something's got to change there against Fulham. So how do you fix that? Who do you bring in? Because it looks like Anthony's not going to be available.
Well, you're not going to... Listen, he's got to come inside, right? That's his game. He goes out wide. He just doesn't do it. He had a very poor game tonight, like most of them, but that's the nature of the competition.
Poor game, but still got on the score sheet as well.
Still got on the score sheet.
That's what sort of a game it was.
Listen, coming out of the ground, you're all happy. We're happy, right? Because it just changed our mood. It's changed everyone's mood, right? So we've won the game, and it's fantastic that we've won. And then it's on to the next round, and let's see what develops. It's as simple as that. As far as I'm concerned, I look at that game, we've got it out of our system, right? Yeah. And hopefully the injuries, we haven't picked them up. Everything's looking good for Sunday. But we have to go there on Sunday and win. He changed the team up tonight, which we expected. I picked lots of players there, what I thought would start tonight. And it looked as though, well, he did do. He picked them and he dropped a load of players. Now then, we have to benefit from that rest and win on Sunday, because tonight means nothing if we don't win on Sunday.
One player who I thought might have been at least on the bench tonight is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and just to at least give Dalot a rest, maybe starting tonight's game, looking towards Fulham on Sunday. So Tony, surely, I know we keep saying that a priority should be a striker, and I agree with you, but shouldn't a right-back be alongside that as well in January?
No, we need a right-back. That's simple.
Just to help with Dalot.
No, he has to have help, and we need a right-back. That's right. But I've said it before, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he's not playing for Manchester United. Simple as that. Yeah. What he's going to put out there on Sunday at Fulham in Dalot's place, because he's banned, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, sorry. I got that wrong.
I don't know how he's going to do it.
Yeah.
Right. But Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not in the Manchester United team, not in the squad. So we need a right back. But we'll deal with that in January.
Do you know what I think he'll do?
Go on.
I think he'll put Malacia at right back.
Let's see.
I think he'll put Malacia at right back and then put Luke Shaw on the left.
And that's
I'm sure he played Malacia some minutes in the second half.
Okay, and then that confirms Aaron Wan-Bissaka will never play for Manchester United. He'll be gone in January.
No, I just wanted your thoughts.
Yeah, got him.
Have you said everything you need to?
I've said everything. I don't want to go on about the first half because all I would do is criticise the players.
Yeah.
And there's no point because that game was the game we won 4-2. I'm happy. Everyone out there is happy. And if you go on criticising the players, there's no point because that cup competition is a load of garbage. And the first half proved that.
Are you happy?
I'm over the moon.
You happy though?
I'm happy.
You said that a few times on you tonight.
I am happy.
I know I can tell. I'm happy as well.
I'm happy.
We're all happy.
Oh, we don't know who we're in the next round. So please let us know in your comments, yeah?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. We've not had a chance to have a look yet who we've got in the next round, so let us know. And also let us know if you're happy as well in the comments.
Yeah.
A big happy capital letters in the comments. Let us know your thoughts on tonight's game. Who's your man of the match? All that good stuff. And is there anyone tonight who you think should definitely be in that starting 11 against Fulham? Especially at the right back position because Delo suspended.
Yeah.
A few tongue twisters tonight, Tony. Sorry about that. And everyone else out there. I'm happy. That should be the title for tonight.
Yeah,
We're happy.
We're happy.
Anyway, we'll see you again on Friday. Thanks for tuning in. Good night.